66-year-old Randy Bunch was out fishing and crabbing in the Gulf, something he'd done plenty of times before. The fisher went out to check one of his crab traps. Usually, he'd use wading boots, but this time he wore flip-flops instead. He didn't think much of it and didn't realize he had a small cut on his foot, a cut that wasn't even an inch big. Later that evening, he began to feel severe pain along the right side of his body. He went to the emergency room, but doctors were unable to diagnose Randy, so he was sent home. Roughly 12 hours later, Randy was hooked up to a ventilator. The scrape on his foot was pointed out, and doctors then confirmed that he had contracted vibriosis. Vibriosis is an intestinal disease caused by small bacteria called Vibrio. Vibrio is naturally found in fish and shellfish living in saltwater environments, including rivers and streams where fresh water meets salt water. Vibriosis can be contracted through consuming raw or undercooked shellfish and exposing a wound to seawater. Vibrio concentrations tend to be higher from May to October due to these months having warmer weather. Blisters began taking over his entire body, and less than a week after he waded out in the Gulf, he was dead. It's more common to get vibriosis due to eating undercooked shellfish than an opened wound, but people with underlying medical conditions, especially liver disease, are more likely to come into contact. It was reported that Randy had a blood disorder,